Community Market Fire, the AMAC chairman leads National Assembly team on assessment tour. And Nigeria joins international community to mark World Population Day. A very good evening and thank you very much for joining us on the news at 7 p.m. on Nta Channel 5 Abuja. I am Mariam Abubakar Kana. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has affirmed its readiness to support the 2024 Zuma Film Festival come December this year. FCT Minister of State Dr. Maria Mahmoud gave the commitment when she received a delegation from Nigerian Film Corporation led by the Managing Director Ali Nuhu, who expressed optimism that this year's festival will be bigger and better than the previous editions. Aisha Oba Ali reports.
The managing director of the Nigerian Film Corporation, Ali Nuhu, who is a producer, a scriptwriter, and an actor, is likened to the popular saying around peg and around hole. Ali Nuhu, who assumed office barely 7 months, believes in collaboration and synergy. The reason for this visit in 2023, the FCTA and the Nigerian Film Corporation signed an MOU, and it is in line with this that the team is here to table their concerns as the Zuma Film Festival is fast approaching.
We become alive and the city becomes very lively. So we want a situation like that in a place like Abuja because this is our capital, one. Secondly, and we can see the huge potentials that our people have in the capital and the big work that our ministers have been doing.
The Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, lauded efforts of the prolific writer and actor, saying she believes from his wealth of experience that he will be able to improve on activities of the Zuma Film Festival. She emphasizes that this is one festival, if well harnessed, can generate a revenue for the FCT.
Sustainability, but that's why that we cannot say we will not support where the need comes up. But I know with the kind of people we have in this festival, this thing, nothing will be impossible.
The visiting team is also canvassing the participation of states, sponsorship from private sector and other relevant stakeholders as this year's theme has been tagged Digital Renaissance, Embracing the Future. Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
Meanwhile, FCT Minister of State Dr. Maria Mahmoud congratulates the FCT Minister and his wife, Justice Eberichi Suzette Wike, over her recent elevation as a Court of Appeal judge. Dr. Maria Mahmoud notes that Eberichi's contributions to the legal practice have been invaluable and her role as an appeal court judge is well deserved in recognition of her outstanding achievements. The minister expresses the confidence that Eberichi's wisdom and sound judgment will continue to positively impact the judicial system and uphold the rights and liberties of all individuals who come before her. Moving on, in the aftermath of the fire that engulfed Cairo Community Market on Friday, June 28, Chairman Abuja Municipal Area Council Christopher Zakame Kalangu led the Chairman House Committee on FCT and Auxiliary Matters on an assessment tour of the market. Deborah Gazaji-Maika reports.
AMAC Chairman Christopher Zakame Kalangu led the National Assembly members to ascertain the damage of Cairo Market fire, where 1,300 traders lost goods valued at millions of naira. He pleaded for quick intervention.
We are praying that you use our good office to see how we can help the market people here. Seriously, they need your help.
During the visit, House Committee Chairman on FCT, Fred Agbedi, expressed condolences to the affected traders and promised federal government's intervention. He stated that the National Assembly is currently considering what steps should be taken to assist affected traders.
It's a huge loss, and it behoves on us as a committee oversighting AMAC to come and identify with you today it's better late than never, even though it happened some 2 weeks ago. And for us, we have to share in your pains. Sharing in your pains means that whatever we can do as a parliament that makes laws for AMAC, makes laws for FCT, whatever it is that we can do to bring succor to this pain, huge loss that you have suffered is what we are going to do. And
market officials and Sakari Joseph Danflanari expressed gratitude for the visit and hope to receive assistance soon. In Abuja, Deborah Gazaji Micah, NTA News.
Fellows of the Institute of Health Service Administrators of Nigeria have converged on Abuja for the 39th National Workshop. Again, Deborah Gazaji-Maika reports that Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare opened the 3-day capacity building workshop.
Professional health service administrators are in Abuja to brainstorm and provide new directions on the subject matter, what they call the Hospital of the Future. The 3-day capacity building workshop at the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital is analyzing information on health service practice, health laws, and issues of interest to members of the profession and the public at large.
We want to underscore the need for administrators to be in tandem with the evolving smart hospital. We are no more just providing care for the sick, but hospitals are now the major economic hubs in the various communities where they exist.
It's better than ever that today we are hosting your organization.
Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Kachalom Dachu, tasked the professional body on genuine service delivering through dedication and selflessness. Other keynote speakers observed that educating patients about their health condition, treatment options, and self-care improve their well-being psychologically.
It is important that you continue to take steps to improve your profession and raise standards by addressing issues of interest for members of the profession and for everyone in the hospital.
Chairman, Local Organizing Committee and Director of Administration, University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, Modupe Adebanjo, examined the theme of the national workshop, which captured the resolution of the Institute to groom seasoned hospital administrators to recover the healthcare delivery system from its present decaying situation.
Just like the person in the cockpit in the airplane is as important as the pilot, so are the administrators as important as the caregivers. And so we try as much as possible to educate our colleagues to make sure that they are a very important part of the healthcare system.
The bill that we're considering to actually give them some legal backing to operate is still on. Within a short time, we're going to get it out.
Highlights of the events were recognition of the services of some members with proven track record. In Abuja, Deborah Gazaji Micah, NTA News.
A match with reality in a technology-driven world, achieved by leveraging technology to enhance learning. This is the shared commitment of accessible publishers who emphasize that e-learning is here to stay and that stakeholders must do their part to ensure its adoption. Charity Zaka was at the event's venue, the FCT Education Resource Center, and filed reports.
A lot of things changed.
A transition from analog to digital learning, which uses information technology to enhance digital learning, has been described as the most efficient and cost-effective way to obtain education. Participating school proprietors and health teachers were shown examples of some of the content, as well as how the tutors and learners interact. As they work to improve the learning culture, participants are expected to step down from their knowledge at the end.
The whole world has shifted, and we have to move along with them. So we want to be combining physical classroom with online classroom for our children to meet up with global best practice.
If stakeholders can actually key into this, it will go a long way to help our educational system. In fact, a lot of things will be reduced, like malpractice and other things like that.
Convener Accessible Publishers Limited believes that every child deserves a quality education and is committed to harnessing resources to make learning easier.
Mostly, these days people are more interested in interacting with their gadgets like phones, computers, and the rest of them. So as a study base is now readily available digitally.
The school owners, this type of application will complement their work and it will make their work to be easy.
Others urge the government to support Accessible Publishers Limited initiative.
My advice is for government also to ensure and encourage the Ministry of Education, both at the state and the federal level, to ensure that e-learning is taken very seriously.
In line with United Nations SDG Goal 4, we have decided to make education accessible to all students, to all pupils, irrespective of distance.
It's not just a learning management system, it's a curriculum-based learning management system that has content and also has quizzes for pupils to practice with as they learn each topic.
Accessible Publishers Limited has also developed an app to help sustain the vision. Charity Zatka, NTA News.
On July 11, 1987, the population reached approximately 5 billion. This was a landmark moment in the world demography, drawing global attention to the rapid population growth. Accordingly, in 1989, the UNDP Governing Council established the World Population Day to be observed annually. Cecilia Julius reports that the theme for this year is Leave No One Behind, Count Everyone.
The day serves as a crucial platform to raise awareness about global population issues, including demographic trends, family planning, reproductive health, and sustainable development goals.
This theme calls for reflection on the indispensable role of inclusive data in crafting a resilient and just future for everyone. In a world of uncertainty and change, our path to a peaceful and prosperous future is illuminated by the power of evidence-based solutions and the strategic use of reliable and inclusive data.
As an opportunity for policymakers, government and non-governmental organizations to advocate for policies and programs that address population challenges, human rights, and empowerment.
For us in Nigeria, the theme is particularly important because this theme has re-emphasized the importance of evidence-based planning for successful development. When you say data, another word for data is facts. Without data, we will not be planning based on facts. We will be planning based on estimates, based on projections. It's when you have data that you have facts of your situation with which to plan.
People are saying we are going into a demographic crisis. We're already in a demographic crisis. Three things you see in a country, you know you're in a crisis. Number one is when you have a youthful bulge. 75% of our population right now is less than 34 years of age. And then what is going on? Because the population is there, we're not taking care of them. A lot of them are leaving the country. That's the immigration.
It is a vital reminder of the need to address population issues in a holistic and sustainable manner by raising awareness and promoting action through global efforts to achieve a balanced and equitable future. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
This Thursday evening, Mainland Oil and Gas Filling Station by Duse Junction had an explosion of a fuel tanker that was about to discharge products. Our correspondent Serafina Alcon reports that no casualty was recorded in the incident. However, an eyewitness account says a pump attendant was affected in an attempt to put out the fire before the arrival of the firefighters. More details will be brought to you in our subsequent bulletin. Now join the sports desk for Sports Brief.
The Nigerian Football Federation has requested for applications from suitable qualified candidates for the vacant position of the coach of the beach soccer national team, otherwise known as the Super Sand Eagles. The notice specified that candidates to apply should have attended at least one beach soccer refresher course organized by the NFF and be conversant with the ever-changing rules and dynamics of the game and possess at least CAF C coaching license. Elsewhere, in a thrilling Euro 2024 semi-final clash, England secured their place in the final with a dramatic late winner. The Three Lions faced the Netherlands in BVB Stadium Dortmund in Germany. Xavi Simon's brilliant strike put the Dutch ahead, but the Three Lions were awarded a penalty and it was converted by the England striker Harry Kane. As the clock ticked down, Oli Watkins stepped up with an injury time stunner. Similarly, in a highly anticipated match, Colombia secured a hard-fought 1-0 win against Uruguay. Jefferson Lemars' header in the 39th minute gave them the breakthrough, sending Colombia to their first Copa America. Despite playing with 10 men, Colombia's defense held firm. The final whistle sparked celebrations among the Colombian fans, who now eagerly await the final against arch-rivals Argentina. With Sports Brief, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
Thank you very much for watching the English version of the news. Up next is translations. Good evening.
ama gbajaje we shaje wo wona ya dada bade ya bi ba ku shagba dai wa na ba shi ba dai wo ama president ba yi ba wo go na ba je gai yiku na ba gi wa nge gwamnati ke su na ta shi ba ku ba babbatu ga nge gwamnati ba su kwado ba ce yeye nge zuma a tije luko gbadagun yeshi gwa nkwobe lo mbwaji bada yudo piaye na nge Aisha ba liwada inga kesi na minister ba yi inga Dr. Maria Mahmoud no bai da bada da ya kwai sanu wa bai go zanakmanje alinuhu wa baba wa ba minister ngabi wa titishi ba ye wa goto inge ye shi ba shi ko ba do ye shi in ba shi damu ba shi intige gwamnati lapta ko lapta la kwa subwa do ba kwa ba shi wa goto inga na ba shi pa ye shi ye kesi na ku ba bwa bigi abakpaye lo anainya sa shigbashi zoko baku lebe ekizidna bayeshi obwa shi tace chwa manya ayenya ya Deborah gazaje maika wagodo wenda nge nyaka ita de shayi atite bayenya wono bayegu nge yashi ayenya ya baye bashi apma yashi yenu a ba kan ajawe a tuka ba sasirfi a nke nwa tanu ba shi apa gbadagwe ko na ba da na je ba kan jawe a she ba shi ya sashi gbe zokolo nwu na ba kwa ba ina begilo anya sashi gbe shi zoko yiku anabaji jabwa nge she na gwagwayi bai pe nkaro giko kwaje anya na ngachi ayi giko ekwenyi na anype ahunya shekwaje da municipal nya je Christopher Zaka mekalagu jagwadu wo shekwaje we kulo na agaluko dai zazanya je boku ba yinya mbashin a tutun ayi ekizit nai ba ka ye she na bajin a anya agma uwu nge Deborah gazaji maika wagodu wedaga municipal shekwaje daje binugba inu wemi we wazalo we vivilo waza wo ba susulo wo shebatukosa wokulo zanagma ina ba kawe abe waza majin wagodu ga galuko la putala nga baba ba majin ntige a kiko ba ko kujina kuma anya ba kwa bunuwa ngachi ai bataji bashibayo ntige binugba wala ba ido ba je yako bwa waza amagbaje ibeja na baji wo se kwasi page woni Jesu saiso
Masu kallo assalamu alaikum barkamu da kasancewa tare da ku a daidai wannan lokacin wanda ni Shehu Abubakar zan karanto muku labaran dare. Ministan Abuja ta bayyana cewa za su yi dukkanin mai yiwuwa don ganin sun tallafa ma kakar wasannin fina-finai da take tafe da ake kiranta da Zuma wacce za a gudanar da ita a watan Disamba na wannan shekarar da muke ciki. Ministan Abuja Dr. Mariya Mahmud ta bayyana haka ne a lokacin da take amsa bakuncin tawagar shugaban hukumar Film Corporation Ali Nuhu. Ta ƙara da cewa shirye suke da su inganta wannan kakannin wasanni da za yi su fiye da wanda aka inganta shi a baya. Cibiyar kula da harkokin lafiya da ke babban birnin tarayya Abuja ta gabatar da taronta karo na 29. Wakiliyarmu ta rubuto cewa babban sakatariyar ma'aikatar lafiya da walwala da jin daɗin al'umma ita ce ta ƙaddamar da wannan bitar karo na 3. Bitar da za a mayar da hankali kacokan akan samar da hanya mafita akan asibitoci domin inganta lafiya ga marasa lafiya. Taron da yake gudana a jami'ar da ke babban birnin tarayya Abuja. A ranar 28 ga watan da ya gabata aka samu ibtila'in gobara a kasuwar Karu, wadda ta yi sanadiyar laƙume miliyoyin nerori. Don haka aka kafa wani kwamiti da zai yi duba don gano musabbabin da ya haddasa gobarar a ƙarƙashin shugaban ƙaramar hukumar mulki ta Abuja da take babban birnin tarayya Abuja. To duka abin da ya sauwaka kenan a daidai wannan lokacin sai kuma idan Allah ya kai mu gobe ni kuma Shehu Abubakar nake cewa Allah ya mana arzikin mu kwana lafiya.
Ndewo maka ịnọrọ n'akụkụ ụwa nke a na-ewetara gị site na ụlọọrụ NTA Abuja. Onye na-ewetara gị akụkụ ụwa nke taa bụ Omenka Amachukwu. Onye bụ onye minista nke na-ahụ maka ogbe Abuja ekwupụtala na ha ga-akwado atụmatụ nke ihe onyonyo nke akpọrọ Zuma Film Festival na ọnwa Disemba afọ a. O kwupụtara nke a oge ọ napụtara onye Director nke Film Corporation, ebe onye ndu ha bụ Ali Nuhu bụ onye du ndị otu ya bịa kpọtụrụ onye minista. Ọ bụ onye nta akụkọ anyị bụ Aisha Ubali bụ ya wetara anyị akụkọ ahụ. Ka ọ dị ugbu a, ekwupụtala na a ga-enwe ahụike nke bụ ịgba n'isi obodo anyị bụ Abuja. Nke a na-abịa dịka onye Permanent Secretary nke na-ahụ maka ahụike kwupụtara nke a na nnọkọ nke emere na isi obodo anyị bụ Abuja. Onye nta akụkọ anyị bụ Deborah Michael na-ekwu na nnọkọ ahụ bụ nke dọtara ndị ọkachamara ndị si ebe dị iche iche. O kwupụtakwara na nnọkọ ahụ bụ nke emere izuụka 3. Onye bụ onye isi nke na-ahụ maka AMAC n'isi obodo anyị bụ Abuja akpọrọla ndị omeiwu gaa nleta na ahịa nke Karu nke gbara ọkụ. Ha jikwa ohere ahụ kasie ndị nwe ahịa na ebe ahụ ma kwupụtakwa na ha ga-agbasi mbọ ike ịchọpụta ụzọ nke kachasị mma a ga-eji na-egbochi ọkụ ọgbụgba. Ha kwekwara ndị ahịa ahụ nkwa na ha ga-eme ihe ọbụla nke ha ga-eme ịchọpụta ego iti ha aka n'obi. Ọ bụ onye nta akụkọ anyị bụ Deborah Michael bụ ya wetara anyị akụkọ ya. Ndewo maka ịnọrọ anyị n'akụkụ nke anyị na-ewetara gị site na ngalaba NTA Abuja.
Close the door now.
ìròyìn ló ń dé sójú wòyí láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ Nta Channel 5 ní ìlú Àbújá. Abímbọ́lá Ọlábísí lorúkọ tèmi ń jẹ́. Àwọn alákòóso olú ìlú ilé wa ti sọ di mímọ̀ pé àwọn ṣetán láti ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún Zuma Film Festival tí yóò wáyé ní oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí. Mínísítà abẹ́lé fún olú ìlú ìyẹn dókítà lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí alákòóso àgbà ní iléeṣẹ́ náà ìyẹn Ali Nuhu yóò lékenkà ju tàtẹ̀yìnwá lọ. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Aisha Ọba ló fàbọ̀ jẹni. Àwọn èèkàn nínú ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìṣàkóso ìlera lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí péjọ nílùú Àbújá fún ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbogbogbò tí wọ́n máa ń ní wípé akọ̀wé àgbà ní iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba tó ń rí sí ètò ìlera lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ló ṣíde ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ọ̀hún. Lẹ́yìn ìjàmbá iná tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní agbègbè Karo ní ọjọ́ 28 oṣù kẹfà ọdún tá a wà yìí ní alága tó mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ìgboro olú ìlú ilé wa ìyẹn Christopher Sakame Kalangu darí alága ìgbìmọ̀